Hey guys, in video 2 of module 4, does not to doesn't to doesn't. Okay, let's go. In the last video we saw do not to don't. In this video we have does not to doesn't. And again, when we have the N apostrophe T, the T is completely silent. So dozen, dozen. When you have this N here, the tongue is touching here. But very strong contact. Dozen. If we remember our basic grammar with he and she in the present tense, he or she starts. In the negative, he or she doesn't start. But the native pronunciation is he or she doesn't start. Okay, so learn to connect doesn't and the verb. Doesn't start. Doesn't start. Got it? So let's train some simple examples with does not and always get that right pronunciation of doesn't and the verb. Okay? Remember, always listening and training and practicing your speaking and your listening to get the maximum result from the course. Okay? Let's go. She does not have time to meet you today. She doesn't 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 have time to meet you today. He does not want to go there until next week. He doesn't want to go there until next week. He doesn't want to go there until next week. And he doesn't want to go there till next week. He does not like talking about it. He doesn't 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 like talking about it. He does not need to leave now. He can stay. He doesn't need to leave now. He can stay. He doesn't need to leave now. He can stay. He doesn't need to leave now. He doesn't need to leave now. He can stay. If he does not pay now, he will need to pay more later. If he doesn't pay now, he will need to pay more later. If he doesn't pay now, if he doesn't pay now, he will need to pay more later. If he doesn't pay now, he'll need to pay more later. If he doesn't pay now, he'll need to pay more later. Okay guys, that ends video 2 of module 4. In the next video, we're going to continue a little bit with doesn't, but I want to show you doesn't with verbs with it. Okay, it's a small point, but very important for a lot of students. So I'll see you guys in the next video, alright? Hello my friends, in this video we are going to continue a little bit with does not to doesn't, but I want to focus on when we use it with verbs, because I see that my students have problems with this all the time. Okay, let's start. First thing, so important, it, the word it is only for objects or things, never people. Okay, and this is really important. I ask my students, oh, how is your wife, how is your girlfriend? And they say, it's fine. It's good. This is completely wrong. That's the first point, okay? The second thing is that it is two things. One is that it as a pronoun, and two, we use it with verbs. When we use a pronoun, what do I mean is that we have the example, where is my phone? Here we say the name of the thing, my phone. But when I don't want to repeat my phone, I can use it. Where is my phone? I need it now. Here, it replaces the thing or the object because we do not want to repeat my phone is it. Okay? For example, do you need the money now? Yes, I need it now. Do you have my phone number? No, I don't have it. We always use it as to replace, to avoid repeating. Now, the second idea is the idea of like it and the verb. And one example is it and the verb to work. And we mean this in the idea of function, is it working, is it in good condition, right? We can talk about a phone, a computer software. For example, we can say with a computer software, it works very well, okay? In the negative, it doesn't work very well. And then the question, does it work well, okay? Another idea would be the idea of a shop or a school or a gym, because this is a place, it's a thing, it's an object, it's not a person. So we can talk about like what time it opens, right? It opens at 8 a.m. Negative, it doesn't open at 7 a.m. What time does it open? But we're using it to replace the name of the thing, to stop repeating, okay? Now here, the native pronunciation is that it doesn't work very well, but the native pronunciation will be it doesn't work very well. It doesn't work very well, okay? Or it doesn't open at 7 a.m. The native pronunciation is it doesn't open. It doesn't open at 7 a.m. So let's start, and we're going to see some examples of it with verbs and the do not to doesn't. Always training pronunciation of the doesn't and the next verb. Doesn't open. Like one word, doesn't open. Okay? Let's go. It does not start until later. It doesn't start until later. It doesn't start till later. It doesn't start till later. I do not know why it does not work. I don't know why it doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. It does not matter a lot to me. It doesn't 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 matter a lot to me. It just does not accept this kind of file. It just doesn't accept this kind of file. It just doesn't accept this kind of file. It just doesn't accept. It just doesn't accept this kind of file. It just doesn't accept this kind of file. It does not happen very often here. It doesn't happen very often here. It doesn't happen very often here. It doesn't happen very often here. It does not have a lot of problems. It doesn't 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 have a lot of problems. Alright, my friends, that ends this video, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll start talking about past tense verbs with did not, didn't to didn't. Alright. I look forward to seeing you there.